Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and I come on here today because I want to show you how to make this. Okay, now this is a bead that I made to go with some more beads to put on the dangle on the back of my journal that I did. Okay, so there's a fabric bead and then you bead your bead. Okay, so yesterday I tried to make one on the video that I put up and it did not work. Honestly, I cannot find it. I can find these two, but I don't know what I did with the other one, but it's okay. Because I did realise too when I was doing it that you're better off to wait until it's really set a bit before you try and do anything else with it. Like these are really hard now and solid, they are. I didn't actually make this one the same way. I did this one with my bead rolling thing. Now this bead rolling thing is really easy to make if you can get one of these eye pins. It actually comes down there, I think it's called that, and it has a piece round like that and then it goes back. You know, I've seen them in kids, maybe not kids things, but to hold a wheel on or something, like a, I don't know, some machinery thing. Go and get it out of your husband's shed because that's where they are. This is, what's the name? Air dry clay. And a friend of mine actually made this and then she gave it to me, so that was good. I didn't have to make my own. So you just press that on the end till you get it the size for your hand, and you've got this then, and this is what you need. This is a good bead roller, this is. So I'm just going to show you, just, you know, you want to get it, you get it like this and you roll it round like this and you would put glue, of course. This is not long enough, I don't think, and then you just pull that out and you've got an open centre in it. Look, see, really cool. If you can't exactly get one of these, you can make it the best way you can, but those pin things, I don't know if I've actually got any to show you, so I can't. And this bit has got this, it just goes round in a loop and it comes back, so you just put that part in there, okay? I suppose you could make one using two really stiff pieces of wire, but I don't know how that would work. But this was a really good idea that Marie made it, and she said she showed them to me one day, and she said she actually showed me one of the beads that she did with it. What did I do? If I got the bag of beads here, I have a bag of paper beads that I've made that I haven't been really, you know, excited about, so I've put them where I don't know. Maybe I left them out there because this morning I wanted to do that bead so I could show you what exactly we're going to make today. And I haven't brought them in, but I had a lot of paper ones that I made, and they turn out really well. These, when you make these, you don't need to cut them on an angle. Like some people cut their beads, the paper, like starts down bigger and starts out bigger and goes down smaller, and then they roll it up so it has the shape that you have to. I don't believe this. I said to Jeremy, oh, I want to make sure I take everything in here today so I'm not trying to find something because I've lost it. Well, I haven't lost it, but I didn't bring it in here. And I told him I wanted to, but I obviously have not, so I'm sorry about that. I can probably make one anyway if I've got enough time and show you, but I wanted to show you this one. So what I did was I rolled this how I showed you on here, okay, and it is about an inch. Right, you need to get some of these eye pin things. These are eye pins too, but these are different sort of thing. I don't know what that thing's called. There's a name for it. I know there is. So I've got these really, really long ones, but I probably won't use those today. But I use this one here, this size, and I don't know what that is because it's not on the packet. But I got these in some mail not long ago because I ordered them from, on AliExpress, and so that's the one I've used in there. So I need a size for these ones because I want to show you how to do these today because I want those to go with this. But, you know, like, anyway, that's just how we're going to do this, all right? Not explaining myself right, but I'm sure if you follow along and watch what I'm doing, you might be able to pick that up. I actually found my jewellery making box, so that's a good thing too. It's exciting. So that's not very long. Maybe I will use the long ones because I need to put the things on the top and the bottom. I like that. Hang on a minute, I'll just have a look in this other box and see if I've got gold ones there, but they're not. They're big too. There's some of me jewellery making things, but I don't know if I have a. These are too tiny. I've got some gold ones, but they're too little. You can never hardly make anything on them, and they haven't got a circle on the end anyway. So let's use. Actually, these would have been good if I'd got. I must buy some bigger ones of these. So these would be good because you wouldn't have to make a ring on the end. Put something on the end, would you? So they're just straight. There's a couple here. Okay. So they're just straight ones. I need some of those, don't I? I do, without the circle on the end. Because then you can use... I'll show you that. I'll show you about that so you can see. I only got those few in here, so I don't know what I've done with the rest of them, but I'm sure I've got some somewhere. It's just a matter of looking. I want to put the clip up on that because I don't want to have to pick that up one at a time. I had an accident in here yesterday and spilt some things. It didn't impress me. So this one here, you'd use that at the end of your piece. Like, see, I'm going down here with these, right? Because I haven't actually finished this. I'll come back over here a bit. And I'm sorry, but I'm sitting sideways. Maybe I should put you frontways. But will that work? Will I still be in the shot? Yes. Right. So I'm not sure yet what the rest of this is going to be like. Okay. So I will use this long one because you can cut them up. You can cut them off. I mean, you have to cut them up. You can cut them off, you know, so it's straight. I've got two there, and I'll see how we just go. We'll just do a... These are a lot longer, these ones. Well, see, these cost me $2, and I got this many. These cost me for $3.90 something, and I got this many. That's just how, there's 15 in there, there's hundreds in here. Okay, but anyway, that's just the way the world is, I guess, because you, what you get. Now, this is actually, what's in this box was maybe two or three necklaces. And I'll get the pliers to undo this because I can't get it. It's very tough. Maybe after a while it might be okay. Two necklaces, and that one, and that one are from some beads I bought. The rest of them are off necklaces, you know, that I bought from the opportunity shops. And isn't that cool? Because I've got these little ones. They've got these end bits. I've got these end bits that I really like. I've got these beads here that I really like. Those there. I've got these, and they're not, I don't know what these are made out of because they're very light. They don't even seem like plastic, but see, they look really cool, don't they? I really like them, so I just pulled all that apart and just put them in here. So I've got some really good glass ones. There's good glass ones. They're glass. These are nice bits of gold bits. So you can go and find, these ones here were some cheapy ones that I got, and they're nice because they'll go, see that goes, that's one of them green ones, and that's one of the cheapy ones, but they look good, they look fine, there's nothing wrong with them, so they're good to make a bead out of. And then I got the ends here, which I'm going to maybe not use these ones today because I was going to show you how to use the different sort. I'll just get so out of here, now I've closed it, I might get one of these round in the greens because I've got a smaller bead here that I want to do, and don't know yet for the top bit. So, or maybe I'll use these. They might be too big, are they? I'll have a look in the other packet that I've got here, and I'll get these ones here out. I'm thinking about using these tops for it. Need 4 of those. You can use lots of things. There's heaps. Except for these lots here, most of this was jewellery broken up. All this here was old jewellery that I've broken up. See, look at all the goodie bits you can get off it. honestly, I never bought any of this new. It's all come from jewellery. That's a good top end one. These cost a fair bit of money to buy these things. They're very good quality, but if you buy them on a bracelet or a necklace or something, you know, it's really good. I don't know if I got two of this. You'll have two of the same, but see, I've been saving these for years. Look at that one. Isn't that cool? I hardly ever go near this box. There's another one. But these are too big to put on the bead that I've got there. They're too big, those ones. Put on that. This one here mightn't be too bad. He's a little nice little one. He's a good little size. There's another little one. These are bead caps. Righto. And these have all come off the jewellery. Because I just pull it apart and collect them up and put them in the boxes like this. Have I got two of those little ones there? Or two of those little ones? Let me find another one. No, he's not like that, is he? He's got to be like that one. Might be too small, I don't know yet. No, I keep digging out the wrong one. But see, that's the thing too. You may not get the same, but that's okay because you can work on that later, can't you? You can find another one day and then put them together. Just keep them until you get some the same. Can't seem to find one there like that. So I've got four. I've got four. Yes, I've got four of them. Righto. Now let me see. I'm sorry too about breathing. I'm sorry for breathing because I looked at my video yesterday and my breath every time I took a breath and I was peeing. And sorry about that, people. I really am. Now I've got this tiny little thing now. It's done in calico, but I want to cover him with something else. So I'm going to do something reasonably plain. We don't want to go over the top and do something big and woolly because we're not after that today. We're not looking for that sort of thing. I'm so big and woolly. How wide is it? I think I'd go with this here. I've put on a piece of lace, and I don't think I brought the rest of that in either, but I have plenty of lace. And I don't know if this one's wide enough. It's in here. No, it's got a bit of gold on that, so I don't really want that one today. Nothing too complicated, and it isn't, it's really good, really easy to do, really easy. It doesn't matter whether you've done this sort of thing before or not, you'll still be able to do it, because it's a learning thing, isn't it? You'll be learning how to do it today. I'm trying to find a cotton lace. I seem to be able to find all the other sort for some reason. Here's me all ready to go today. Look at me go. Oh dear, that's disappointing, isn't it? Let's go around here. Let me see what I've got on this side of the room. Okay, because Sonya was out there this morning doing these things. Parchment paper there. I probably was looking for that too. You got no idea how high I've built up this stuff next to me. It's ridiculous. Here, oh, that's all right. It's not. Oh no, it's not wide enough. This is a nylon-y one, but I don't think it'll matter if I do a couple of rows, because for some reason I'm having trouble finding me. I've got a yellow one there, but I don't know how that's going to look. Probably not with what we're doing today. Okay. Well, there's one box with some in that I haven't... and I had the other one and I took it out, and I don't understand why I do this, but I seem to be able to forget or lose whatever I'm doing. What about this one? What about if I just put a couple of rows of that around there? Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this. because we're going to sew beads on it, okay? And we're going to sew beads on here, and I really need that to not have too much glue, but you want it to stay. But it will, because you're going to have beads on it, okay? It's going to be beads, so it'll stay there. Sounds like hubby's up the back doing a bit of... I said to him yesterday, I said, I made a pig's ear of my video. He said, and so did I said, of my garden bed. He said, looks like, it's not straight. He said, looks like the moon. You know, the shape of the, you know, curved like the moon. And anyway, he said to go and have a look, you know, so when I come out here, I did. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as my bead I tried to make. So there, that's easy. Look, I've got that round there, so I've done that bit and I've got that far. All right, now, so on here, I want to put something that's going to look really nice over the edge. Now, on mine that I've got there, I put one of these on, okay? I put one of them each end. But on this one, we can try putting this on here, eh? And tuck him in there, and I thought this was going to be too big, but it's not. So I'm going to put some glue on. Some glue around here. I'll glue it up really good. Now I'm going to stick this through here so I can hopefully manoeuvre it. Was that the only thing I want on it? Do I want anything else? No, I don't want that one. I need to use the one with the hole because I'm going to have things on both ends. So we need that one with the hole, which is really easy bent and hard to straighten out. Do I need something else on it or not? So that goes in there pretty easy because when I wrapped it, it was around that paintbrush, remember? So you just want to stick that round there on that. And if you've got a faster setting glue, which mine is probably not, well, I don't know why, but it does give me a dip sometimes. It won't do what I want it to do. See, it's still not dry, but I'm moving it about a fair bit too. So that's not helping, is it? And I've got all this extra lace and stuff on it. This actually will hold it down tight, but I feel like I need to still tuck it in and still glue it as well. I need to put the glue on it too, see, so... And I'm going to push all this down in there, in the other one. I've let go of the bottom bit because it just nearly slid off the bead thing. The stick. Nearly slid off the stick. If I give it a chance to dry, instead of panicking and fluffing about, I'll be right. So I need to do that. I need to be patient with it. There I go, breathing at yous again, sorry. I wouldn't have noticed. I did it really bad yesterday. I didn't realise. So the top one's starting to stick. This bottom one's doing a bit of fiddling about. Isn't it amazing how when you go to do something there's nobody there, it works really good, and then when they've got all these people here, when these people are all here with me, that's to go haywire. Okay. So I can manoeuvre this a bit when I'm putting the beads on it, you know. When you're filling it up with little beads, you can manoeuvre it. Because it's not really that gorgeous and straight, is it? Okay. It's not too bad. You know what, if I had more patience, I'd have stuck all this down first. Brought it in together like this. Make it all stick. But it's still all wet. too much glue on it. Okay. Come on. So that's nearly there. That's nearly right. There's glue in the top of this thing, so I'll put a bit more on. Still glue in there so we can stick it to that. Yeah, that might be the better way to do it. So if you do things like flat out like me, and you know, don't be patient, it doesn't work. But if you can just wait until things dry, you got to wait till things dry. Okay, so that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I do like that. And then I can put on the end of that something. I said I was going to use one of these, didn't I? Yes, I will use that. And what else will we have? Well, I've got the pink one on there. I don't know if I have anything. So it doesn't have to be exactly like this, and it's best if it's not. It's got to have its own thing. Be its own thing. So I need something silver, not... And I mean, that's got silver and gold on it, and I don't worry about that, so I'll do the same here if I can find that thing I just seen a minute ago. I hope I'm here with you. I'm not off somewhere else and you can't see what I'm doing. That's an interesting bit. I had a goldy piece that I seen here a minute ago. There it is. Come here, you can put that on there. That'll look nice. Okay, and one more. I think I'll need a pink one. So we've got something a little bit bigger than in these pink ones. Okay. I think that one's those are too big. I have a couple in this one. And pink? I don't think there is. Don't know why they're there, but anyway. Need a pink bead. But I want it to be in between the sizes of these. As I go with another. They're gold, Sonya, not pink. Not pink. I'll have to use a small one, I guess. I suppose some aren't too bad. And there's a size. I like these, but the holes aren't big enough. I'm going to have to sort that out. I can push something else through there, I suppose. Hang on a minute. I've got this bit. Look at that. I've got that one. I think I'm going to go through there. Is it? Really? There's no hole in that, I don't think. It's sort of a... I don't think these... Oh, yes, it did go. Okay. We're going to like that. And then we're going to get these pliers here that I couldn't find in here yesterday because they weren't in here. They were out in another room. And I'm going to turn this over like so. I think I better cut a bit off that, don't you? It's too long. And my cutting ones are not handy anywhere, so I'm going to be naughty and use them great big scissors, whatever they are. Well, I don't really use them for cutting out that much, so I'm going to use them here. Oh dear, what am I... Alright. I'm just going to put this over and over and flick back at me. I hope I cut the right amount off. Alright, it went in the garbage, I hope. Sorry about that, still having my morning tea. So if you get a pair of these pliers, which are really, really handy, you can buy a kit with all the pliers in it online, and it's not hardly any money, like, I don't know, about between $7 and $12. I don't know, it wasn't very much though, so that she should have turned right round there and be straight, you know. And you want to do it reasonably tight so nothing will wiggle. You don't want anything wiggling around. All right, so that's that bit you've got there. Okay, so now the easy part. Well, I enjoy this bit. I've threaded up my bead needles because I did not want to have to do that. And I've got 2 thicknesses of beads, right? And I'm going to put the same colours on, I think. Or maybe, because that means scratching around in here, but that's okay, I think, because all the smaller ones are on the bottom, so that means scratching around in my bead soup. Now I have more bead soup, so let's have a look at this bead soup under here first and see what we've got. I think this is pearly, the pearly ones in here. Alright, so we've got lots of other stuff as well. I might have been going to do something with that. Okay, so maybe I could use some pearly ones as well or something. I'm really keen to put some green on there, but do I have anything in the right colour green? That's the issue. Probably not. Not handy. Ah, yes, I do. In here. Come here, me. That's good. I like that. It's not real. Oh, look at that. There's a pink one. I could have used that on there, couldn't I? It's probably still can undo that. I don't know yet. What other colour was I wanting? Some pink. It'll save me fishing through the bead soup, won't it? And there's some good pink ones in here too, bigger ones like I was looking for. There's another one. Gee, that's nice. Okay, so we'll put one of them on the next bead. How about that? Okay, I'll try not to talk when I've got my head right up there near, my face right up there near the camera. Try not to say anything too much. Where's my bead? Come here. No, it's not connected yet, is it? Righto, and I'm really keen to do this. So I'm going to undo this and put the pink one on, because I wanted the pink one on here. I have a thing about matching things. You know, I like my things to go together. Well, they do. Even if you don't match them, they still go together, don't they? Straighten that out so the bead will come off. Okay. Gee, oh yes, I think the hole will fit. I hope so. I hope it'll fit through the hole. Here we go. Look at that. Now you just turn that back that way. Right? And then you want to turn this back. Put it down on your pliers where the size that you want that ring to be, sort of, you know. Then you just pick it up if you want to, or you can just turn it completely around and it'll work like that for you. That's a big loopy thing, but oh well, it doesn't matter. It's probably not really straight either, but I've got to do a lot of stuff with it yet, so you never know when we might manage to get it straight. We need to keep these things straight. Okay, so now I'm going to put this the beads on. Now, this isn't going to be hard if you don't glue down that top layer, okay? But if you glue down the top layer, it'll be really hard when I say the lace I put on, okay? I didn't glue down that lace only a bit, because it'll, then I'm going to make maybe I will if I get myself unhooked from there. Start again, take it through, right? But that's really hard, and it might be really hard to sew through. That's why I put the layers of lace over the top of it, and then only put a bit of glue on it. And if I keep pulling it through there, I'm never going to get this done. Dear, I took the knot off it because I just want to make a back stitch so it'll stay on there, okay? I just want to make a back stitch, so I'm going to go through it. Actually, the whole bead, I've gone through a fair bit of the bead. I was able to do that because it was must have dried not so hard as what I thought it'd be. Now I'm going to just do a back stitch there. I won't put a bead on just yet. Just go back, do a back stitch and come out underneath it over that way a bit. Now, these are definitely not the right colour. I don't know what I was looking at, but that's not quite what I wanted. Okay, let's go back in here in this dish. Right, did I find one? I know I seen one sitting there. That's why I grabbed up that pile. Okay, there it is, look. And they're really pretty, but I'm right down to the wire on them, aren't I? I'm right to the wire on them. I haven't got many left at all. So you just want to pick up your bead, go back through where, down next to it, and come out over here a bit. So come out away from it a bit. Then you want to pick up another bead, go back down near the cotton, and put that on there like so. I might do another pink one over here. I'll just skate around the place and see how I go, like by putting them here, there and everywhere. Just for the decoration on, because I really like it. Try not to pull it too tight, because you'll undo your bead formation if you do that. You won't have a nice bit of bead to work with. Okay, so actually I've got one here that's that colour that's in that packet, but that's way too big, them ones in that packet, aren't they? So I'll put this one on. I'll put him there. Gee, I hope that was in the shot. Oh, it is. Good. I was in there looking through these this morning. I was doing that. I kept saying, Jeremy, I'm blind. I can't see it. I can't see it. I'm going bead blind. I probably have got some of those really pretty coloured beads somewhere, but I haven't been able to find them this morning, this green colour that I like. But then again, if you like some of them, you tend to use them up, don't you? So then you haven't got them. Did I get one that time? I thought I was diving in there for one. Yeah, there he is. I know that this one here is more to that colour, but this here is what we need to make it pretty, is what I think. I might put a mauve one on there, just, why not? It matches in with the colours, and you can just have the odd one sometimes. I put an odd one here. Look, I've got a nice pink one. There's a bit of a yellow colour one. So you can do whatever colour you like. It just turns out really nice, doesn't it? Okay. Come on, there must be another one of them green beads here somewhere. I'll just get a little. Oh, there's one there. Right, well, there's this lighter colour one. It is. It'll work good. You just go back through underneath the... If you can't get through, just turn it the other way. Just take your needle in a different direction. If it won't go under there, just do your best. Put it wherever it'll go. Okay. This one looks like a little bottle, doesn't it? Let's put one of these dark ones on, just for fun. Just because we did it, because it's made by us, eh? It's made by you. You can please yourself what you do with it, can't you? And I think that looks really gorgeous, don't you? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You can't buy things like these unless you buy them when somebody's made them, because you can't. They don't have these good things. Handmade. It's all handmade, isn't it? A nice fabric bead. Because you want to put these beads on here. I'll have this colour one. This is a nice one. I'm trying to stick with the greens and the pinks and that. Make sure you get both your pieces of thread pulled through. Don't leave anything hanging, because and it should possibly stay on there, because that would be really good if it does. And this is going to look amazing, isn't it, people? Look at that. This is from me dangle from me book. So I'll do another one. Oh, isn't it nice? I do love it. I've got to find something to put on the end of there. This is for the journal that I just showed you yesterday that I haven't quite finished, because I want to put some more tags and stuff in it first. Patience is a good thing too when you're doing something like this, because now we're getting some things all knotted up, okay? Right. Okay. I hope everybody over there in England has been good. I hope you're all okay. I'm really worried about you. All my subbies from over there, I'm really worried because I am about anybody, but you're not allowed to, you can do whatever you like now, and that's you can go outside and play and everything, and that's not good. It's everybody will still get sick, and it's very bad. Oh, I hate talking about this. I don't know why I started it. I get myself so upset and worried about things. I should probably not, because if I've got to spend the rest of my life or whatever thinking about this, it's going to drive me crazy. So let's not do that. Let's just do some crafting and just send your mind drifting off into something good. Now, the sun's shining out there again today, and I'm still home because I was going to go out, but I thought, well, I'll do it Friday. And you can bet anything you like tomorrow it'll be raining or something. I'll probably get 2 videos done today, I hope, because I want to do that. Wait a minute, what colour will we put here? This one here is nice. Okay, now where can I go else to put another one? There's too many It doesn't matter, I suppose, if they're all in the same place. It's not like it's going to... It'll still turn around as all good ones, won't it? Spin around and you'll see all the nice pieces. I'm going to have to buy some sort of clip or something to put on this, or find one. I should have one. I don't have to buy one. I should have one somewhere. If I want to take these bits down through there and put a few more on here, I just don't want to leave it too bare. Maybe we could go one of these little glassy looking ones here and put it down this way. And put a pink one on there. Pink one. I'll go with this pink one with a bit of colour in it. Because they'll end up all being the same, won't they? I want to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel and for talking to me, leaving me messages. I got a lot of messages yesterday. And I really like when people write me a comment. I do like that, appreciate that, because I know that you've liked what you've watched and you comment on it. So I'm really glad about that. I've got to stop all that breathing, sorry. Ah dear, the ski's all away with heavy breathing. It's only because I'm about... that far away from the camera. This is fair near my face here in front of me. Probably should put it up a bit. If I put it up a bit higher though, you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. As it is, you probably can't see it very good, but I'm trying to have it down far enough so you can see what I'm up to. I'm just going to make a few stitches through here to get to this part. Around here where I want to put a couple more beads. The greener colour ones if I can find them. You just want to even them out as best as you can, you know. You don't have to, there's no big rules on how far apart or anything like that they are. Just do your best and just put them as far apart as you feel comfortable with. That's all you got to do. So they look okay. And you've got to be able to get through with your needle too, of course. But we're doing it. A bead needle is a really good thing to own. You can do lots of things. You can thread it all on there then, can't you? You could probably get it on here with an ordinary one, but I don't know how come I've come to put those two there in the same place. Oh, well, it doesn't matter, does it, Sonia? I don't think so. No, I'm not going to be too harsh on myself for that. This one here. You got to know when to stop too. You know, that's something I don't know if I'm good at that or not. If I've got too many or not enough, you got to figure that out, don't you? Look at that, isn't that pretty? That is really, really cool, isn't it? Beautiful. I do like that. I'm a big fan of that. One more bead, eh? Wonder why I didn't put one on there. Oh, I suppose I wanted to go this way. I must have wanted to go down this way with it. I'm going to put this yellowy green one on. Okay. Now, all you have to do is to end it off, is to take your cotton underneath a few bits, okay? So go do a back stitch and go under there. Make sure you pull both sides down. Hope it's straight. Yeah, it is. Now get the back stitch and go under there. Come out that way. Another back stitch and go under here. I might put a bead up here in this one after I've back stitched it all the way up to there. Yeah, why not? Pink one? Yes. Put a pink one there. And then just keep, well, try to end it off by doing a few more back stitches and not adding any more beads, because you'll be there all day if you keep doing that. You could cover it over full if you want to. Nobody says you can't. Here we go. Now cut that off down close, because they should stay under there, because I've back stitched that round, so it shouldn't come off. May do in about 100 years, but that's it, you know. So therefore now I've got these two, right? Isn't that ducky? I might just finish putting this on here. I'm going to put these back in here, because none of them are that what I wanted, and then I'll dig out some more if I need to. No, I've only got 3 minutes. I can't. I can't do any more. I will show you the rest of this one though. I'll put it together first. See what I'm going to do with it. I'll put a lid on that. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to have to put a thing on the top of that. Like I'll get a ring. And there's one here, and I'm fastening these in to the same thing. But I think I might put this on a longer piece to start with, so it won't sort of sit out the side here with it. I suppose I could add it onto there. Well, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Because I don't really want it like going like that. I could add it on here to the bottom, and that would look absolutely awesome on the side of the book. You wouldn't have to have all that other business, would you? Okay, let's do that then, Sonia. That's not wrong. I can't use that bit. I've got to use this piece to hook that onto. I'll put that on there. Won't be it. Got him. I got him. Okay. Wow. What do you think about that then, eh? Do you think that's too... No, I think it's nice. I like it. And then the bottom, I'm going to have another ring. I need a ring on there because I'll need to put another bead on the end of it just to finish it off a bit. I don't know if I'll have that thing. Hang on a minute. What else could I hang on the bottom? I got that thing. I got this thing to hang on the bottom. So here's my book. It still has that same thing around it. But I think that that'd be better if it's like that, don't you? And we could just put it on there. Instead of having a whole heap, you can actually see the piece itself. You know what I mean? Instead of having a whole heap of stuff hanging off, dangling down, you got them, you can see them. I like it. I'm happy with that, but I want something on the bottom of it. So I've got a heart, and it's a funny colour. That's the funny colour. What else have I got? These little round circles there. You don't understand what I need? I need something that hasn't got a ring on the bottom, okay? Like a charm of some sort that I have in a box here somewhere, because I was using the other day, wasn't I? Do you think you can get these out, Sonia, without dropping everything? Maybe not. We'll try. There's my pictures. Maybe I've got something here. Maybe I'll get the right into the box, would be good. Right, now, what do I have that I can put on the bottom of that? That little stone. It's maybe not the right thing. About the heart. I'll have to stop you. And then that was 45 minutes, so I've got another 5 minutes and I've got to be finished. Somebody sent me this. Isn't this gorgeous? Now, that's one that's... I don't know if somebody made that. They could have done. That's pretty clever, though. Come on, look at something quickly. Don't be fiddling about now. You've got to find the right thing. There's that... Oh, look at that one. Isn't he beaut? Sort of taken away from the idea. This is nice too. It hasn't got a thing on the end. Snowman. Is that little thing, that bobbly thing? Well, see, I can make one of those, can't I? A bobbly thing. Yes, because I've got these ones here, these sticks, that haven't got a ring on the bottom of them. And I'm thinking I could put these beads on that, a couple of beads. Wait a minute, where's something? Here we got a little bit of this. Put one of those on. And a couple of beads, I think. See what that looks like. Oh, quickly, Sonya. There's two. Okay. He needs to be littler. He can't be bigger because that wouldn't look right. It can't be bigger. It just would not look right. If you know what I mean. How about those two on the bottom? They might work. Okay, today we're having that. I'll have to cut this off a bit. Shut my eyes and look over that way. Turn that over like that. Bring it back this way. And before you get all the way around, put this in there and then close it up. Well, that's not going to be easy because you should put a ring on that, Sonya. Yeah, but I didn't want any more rings hanging on it. There's so many you can have, you know. You just don't feel like I need another one on there. Not going to have a choice, I don't think. I'm not going to have a choice. I'm going to have to put a ring on there. Come on. More hurry, less speed. That's what they say, don't they? Ooh. I don't know how that works, but heard that a fair bit when I was a kid. Must have been doing something wrong. Too fast, I guess. I don't know. Right. It's going to end up breaking in a minute if I keep fiddling with it. Have I got it wrapped around there yet? Yeah. Now it is. Or not. No, still got a bit more to go. Push it together. There. Hope I can get a ring through there to put on it. I'm going to take one of these off because they're a good one, and hopefully I can get it done without having to look for one somewhere for ages. Don't tell me that's not going to fit through the hole. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh dear, Sonya. I promise you this is not as hard as I make it look, okay? Well, it's not of course it's not hard, but oh, now my cat's going to get upset now and start crying because Jeremy's been out the back and I'm in here and we do this every day and he gets upset with us every day. I'll push that closer together. There we go. I like that. I think that looks really good. Goes really good with me book. Can hang on there for me dangle on the end when I find the right thing to put through there, which I hope won't take me that long. So thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Stay safe.